This is going to blow your mind. All right, let's talk about something we don't talk about enough, what really turns women on. And I'm not talking about the politically correct Hallmark Channel version. We're going deep down the rabbit hole, man. The truth is, what gets girls going is primal, it's ingrained, and it's not something society openly discusses. We're fed all these nice-sounding ideas about being a nice guy and treating women with kid gloves, but let's be real. That rarely works in the real world. Why are there not more people talking about this? Today, we're stripping away the BS and getting real about 4 things that actually flip the switch for women. Look, let's be honest here, attraction isn't a choice. It's not something you can just switch on or off. It's a primal response, deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. It's a primal response, and a huge part of that response is tied to status. Status isn't just about money or looks, it's about how you're perceived in your social environment. Guys, if you're lacking status, you've probably felt it. The girls who look right through you, the ones who don't even acknowledge your presence, the ones with the attitude, the ones who seem to have a chip on their shoulder, the ones who wouldn't give you the time of day, no matter how hard you try to get their attention. It's brutal, but it's reality. It's a harsh truth that many men have to face, and it can be incredibly frustrating and demoralizing. Even if a girl wants to be attracted to you, if her subconscious is screaming, "This guy's a nobody," she's going to fight that attraction. It's not something she can control, it's an instinctual reaction. It's like watching these rappers go from zero to hero. Suddenly, they're worshipped by millions of women. Their status skyrockets, and with it, their attractiveness. The guy could be average-looking, broke, out of shape, but that status, man, it elevates him. It transforms him in the eyes of others. Those same girls who wouldn't have looked twice are now calling him the most handsome man alive. It's like a switch flips in their minds. Now, before you get all bitter and blame the girls, understand this. It's not their fault, it's hardwired. It's a part of human nature that has been ingrained over thousands of years. That same girl who's acting arrogant, she can turn into the sweetest, most submissive partner if she sees you as high status. It's like night and day. They can't help but be drawn to certain types of men. Confidence, charisma, and perceived value play huge roles in this dynamic. But here's the good news. You don't need to become a rapper or a celebrity to gain status. You don't need to be famous to be seen as valuable. Status exists in every social circle, every environment. It's about how you carry yourself, how you interact with others, and the value you bring to the table. Walk into a boxing gym. Who's the guy with the status? It's not always the best fighter. It's the guy who commands respect, the one everyone watches. It's the person who has earned the admiration and trust of others. It's not always the best fighter. It's the guy who commands respect, the one everyone watches. It's the person who has earned the admiration and trust of others. And the best part, the internet has changed the game. You can build status online, create a following, become an authority in your niche. The digital world offers endless opportunities to showcase your value. You can build status online, create a following, become an authority in your niche. Whether it's through social media, blogging, or creating content, you have the power to influence and attract. Use it to your advantage. Leverage the tools and platforms available to you to elevate your status and change how you're perceived. The possibilities are limitless, and the power is in your hands. And here's my personal take. The real secret lies in understanding this dynamic and using it to your advantage. Once you grasp this, the game changes entirely. Are you ready to unlock this power? Let's talk about dominance, and I'm not talking about being a jerk. Dominance is often misunderstood. It's not about being overbearing or controlling. It's about exuding a certain kind of energy that commands respect and admiration. I'm talking about masculine energy, about being decisive, about taking charge. This kind of energy is magnetic. It draws people in and makes them want to follow your lead. It's about making decisions with confidence and standing by them. Studies show that most women fantasize about dominant partners, especially in the bedroom. This isn't just about physical dominance, it's about emotional and psychological strength. Women are attracted to men who know what they want and aren't afraid to go after it. We can't get into the nitty-gritty details here on YouTube, but trust me, dominance is a powerful aphrodisiac. It's about creating a sense of security and excitement. When a man takes charge, it can be incredibly alluring. The problem is, guys are afraid to be dominant these days. They're worried about being seen as too aggressive or overbearing. But there's a balance to be struck. You can be assertive without being a bully. They're stuck in this loop of constant questioning. What do you want to do? What do you want to eat? What do you think about this? While it's important to consider your partner's feelings, constantly deferring to them can be exhausting for both parties. Newsflash: women don't want to make all the decisions. They want a partner who can take the lead and make choices confidently. It's about sharing the load and showing that you can handle responsibility. They crave a man who can lead, a man who's not afraid to take the reins. This doesn't mean disregarding their opinions or feelings. It means being a strong, reliable partner who can guide the relationship. I see these guys who can't even decide what they want for dinner. It's painful. Indecision can be a major turn-off. It signals a lack of confidence and direction. 30 seconds max, that's how long it should take to decide what you want to eat. This isn't just about food. It's about showing decisiveness in all areas of life. Quick, confident decisions reflect a strong character. Dominance is something you see in real alpha males. These are the men who naturally take charge and lead by example. They don't need to force their way to the top. Their presence alone commands respect. And yeah, there are a lot of fake alphas out there, but the real ones, they have that aura, that presence. It's not about being loud or obnoxious. It's about having a quiet confidence that others can't help but notice. They don't need to brag or boast. They just command respect. Their actions speak louder than words. They lead by example and inspire others to follow. They're the guys who walk into a room and everyone notices. It's not about making a grand entrance. It's about the energy they bring with them. People are naturally drawn to their confidence and charisma. And the women, they can't help but be drawn to that energy. It's a primal attraction to strength and leadership. When a man takes charge, it creates a dynamic that is both exciting and comforting. So if you want to be more attractive, start by being more decisive. Take charge of your life and your decisions. Show that you can lead and that you're not afraid to take responsibility. This kind of confidence is incredibly attractive and will draw people to you naturally. Remember, dominance isn't about being a tyrant. It's about being a strong, confident leader who others can rely on. It's about creating a sense of security and trust. When you master the art of taking charge, you'll find that people are naturally drawn to you, and you'll become a more attractive and influential person. Chapter 3: Abundance, Dating with Options. This chapter is all about shifting your mindset to one of abundance, which is crucial for success in the dating world. All right, let's talk about the abundance mindset, because this is where most guys screw up. They get stuck in a scarcity mindset, thinking that opportunities for love and connection are few and far between. The scarcity mindset, believing that opportunities for love and sex are rare, is a death sentence in the dating world. It leads to desperation and anxiety, making you feel like you have to cling to every potential partner you meet. It makes you needy, clingy, and frankly, unattractive. Women can sense this desperation from a mile away, and it's a major turnoff. The abundance mindset is the opposite. It's about knowing that there are plenty of opportunities out there and that you don't need to settle for less than you deserve. A guy with an abundance mindset knows that there are plenty of fish in the sea. He understands that if one opportunity doesn't work out, there will be others. He doesn't put women on a pedestal. He sees them as equals. This balanced perspective allows him to interact with women in a more genuine and relaxed manner. He's not afraid to walk away from a woman who's not treating him right because he knows there are other options out there. This confidence is incredibly attractive. Think about it. If you knew you could walk into a bar and walk out with a beautiful woman any night of the week, would you be sweating over one girl who's playing hard to get? Hell no. You'd be focusing on enjoying yourself and meeting new people. You'd be cool, confident, and completely unfazed by her games. This nonchalant attitude makes you even more appealing. Now, I get it, it's hard to have an abundance mindset when you haven't experienced abundance. It's challenging to believe in something you haven't seen or felt yet. But here's the thing. You need to fake it till you make it. Start by carrying yourself with confidence, even if you don't feel it inside. Practice good posture, make eye contact, and speak clearly. Carry yourself with that energy, both with women and with money. When you project confidence and abundance, people will start to respond to you differently. When you act like you have options, you become more attractive. It's a magnetic quality that draws people to you. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you believe in your abundance, the more it becomes your reality. So start today, shift your mindset, and watch how your dating life transforms. Chapter 4. Purpose: putting yourself first. Your purpose, your mission in life that should always come first, even before women. Imagine a soldier going off to war. He's saying goodbye to his wife and she's begging him to stay. She's telling him how much she'll miss him, how she can't live without him. Now, imagine if that soldier broke down, unpacked his bags and said, "You know what, you're right. I'm not going anywhere." In that moment, he might think he's making his wife happy, but he's actually destroying her attraction for him. Why? Because women are hardwired to respect a man who puts his purpose above all else. It's in their DNA. They might complain, they might try to guilt you, but deep down they're turned on by a man who has a mission and is willing to pursue it no matter what. So if you're planning to hit the gym and your girl wants you to stay in and watch movies, you go to the gym. You can watch movies anytime, but your purpose, your growth, that's non-negotiable. Level up your life, so there you have it. Status, dominance, abundance, and purpose. These are the 4 pillars of attraction, the 4 things that truly turn women on. Now, I'm not saying this is easy. It takes work, it takes self-awareness, and it takes a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But I guarantee you, if you can master these 4 areas, you'll find yourself operating on a whole new level. You'll be more confident, more attractive, and more successful in all areas of your life. And hey, if you found this valuable, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more no BS advice. Until next time.